time he picked up a guitar was, I think he was like 9 or 10 years old, and 9 or 10, and he I got an uncle that been playing lead guitar for like years since he was a kid, and he saw his Uncle Stanley. Shout out to my Uncle Stanley Jones. Play the guitar, man, and
Shout out Stan.
he just went to a
So
point.
that's who put him on?
That's who kind of influenced him to want to play the guitar. Yeah, you know, I would say, because he never seen us.
Somebody got
yeah. So he asked my parents, his grandparents, for a guitar. And, you know, we all chipped in and get him a guitar or whatever.
What year was this?
This was oh my god, he was about 10 years old. He's 19 years old now, so, and it was what's the math on that? I've been.
They'll do it. They'll do it at home. 9 years ago.
Yeah, nine. But he
cause
literally
about 2013.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was
13,
2011.
14.
It was really before that. So
Yeah, it was really before that, but I think you can go actually down my Instagram page all the way down when he first picked up a guitar. I kind of like knew when I first heard him start. You know, it was nothing like now, but it was something to say. How did he do that? And from
like it came naturally.
and then it came to a period where the guitar was put up for years, and I don't know what made him jump back on it, because he got into cars. You know, he got like old school cars. He got a 66 Nova. He got S10.
Lord,
And he got a lot of stuff. And he loved cars and racing and stuff like that. So he picked the guitar back up one Christmas, I think. My uncle came up, and they always play every Christmas. They play together every Christmas in my mom's house. And, you know, I never forget the time where my mom called me. My uncle came up one weekend, right? And she said, your Uncle Stanley he killed Jabari. He killed Kato. And I said, that's good.
Oh, you gotta get that.
I said, I wanted that to happen, because if he anything like me, he not gonna let that happen again.
Because it's all about the competition.
And he never, ever let that happen again from that day forward. That was 5 years ago.
So y'all had somebody in y'all family who played guitar?
My uncle, he plays very well. But, you know, he actually says all the time, anything that y'all need, he has a lot of guitars. He says, let's give them to him, because he's on another level. You know what I mean?
And that's respect.
And one thing I like about my nephew, he's the most humblest kid I ever met in my life.
Wow.
And he's still to this day, through all the studio time, podcast, knew our first time doing a podcast.
Well,
He said, I don't even think I'm that good. You know, he said, I got a lot of work to do. You know, and we can be bragging. I've been bragging on him for 5, 6 years.
But that's how the greats are.
Yeah.
When Kobe in the gym,
Yeah.
it's because
So
like Mike Tyson, the same thing.
Yeah.
He said, I got so good because I was scared.
Yeah, I'm bragging on him, man. I'm putting it out. If you go back to my Facebook pages, I'm posting him 3, 4 years ago saying, I'll put the house on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting, like right now, I'm putting everything I got into my nephew. Because I want him to grow up to do and get paid for something that he loves to do.
so what clicked in you to feel like I'm the one in the family that I'm gonna take on the responsibility?
You know, being real, my nephew really never had his father in his life. So it's kind of like me and my dad. I always had my dad, you know, his grandfather. We always had him. He's there right now. So I never woke up and not trying to figure out what my father was.
That's real.
So I never was the type of dude that, I'm gonna go. The stuff I did wrong on myself. It was not because I had guys. I did. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah, you know, you want you own up to what you
yeah. So he didn't have the actual father but he still had a father figure.
Have y'all been close a long time?
Yes, I mean, you go back from the day we got a picture when he was a baby, when he was born. I'm holding. And matter of fact, my sister, his mom is my twin sister.
You got a twin?
Yeah, that's my twin sister. You know, and I think that's why the bond's so close with me and him, because he
They
came
like
out,
an extension.
he came out doing the stuff that I like to do. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Not too much what she liked, but you know, racing cars, you know, riding motorcycles and stuff like that. But he, I remember the day she came home and she was pregnant. She was like, she found out the gender, and she said it's gonna be a boy. And I said, you know, I was a Tupac fan back then, and
Oh, hold on, I'm a big Pac
yeah,
fan
I
too
was
now.
a Tupac fan, and then the first thing I said was Kato. He hadn't been born yet, but that's where his name developed at. Yeah.
Can you expound on the Tupac Kato connection? Because some people
Well,
don't.
see, if you listen to the Tupac lyrics,
Yeah.
he always say "Remember Kato,"
Yeah.
and that was like it just stuck in my head. And I never had kids like, you know what I'm saying, to say, oh, that's what I'm gonna name my son or whatever. So
Do you have kids?
no, you know what I mean. I got a lot of, I would say, you know, I every, you know, situation I've been in, I've had
It's all good.
people with kids, you know what I mean? So I call them my kids, you know.
Because you went down and took care of them.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, you know. And so that was like my son.